and welcome to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day, and today we are going to be playing 4 random dating sim games. Now, I've never really done like random games except for VR horror, and I've never done anything for Valentine's Day. You know, I figured I might as well hop right to it because I am a new channel and it is definitely something that I want to get into for other holidays as well. So this is going to be fun. Today we're going to be playing Stupid Storm. Superstore Melon Date. So apparently there's like a ton of different choices, all of them matter. There's 5 different endings, none of them being bad. There's serious moments, funny moments, tender moments, every other kind of moments, memorable characters, compelling sci-fi world, and it's 1 hour of all killer, no filler. So I don't know if I'm going to play the full gameplay of it. So if you guys liked it and you want to see more, just drop a few comments down below and I'll see what I can do about finishing that game. But I do want to aim to get 4 games into this video. So without further ado, let us hop right in, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and turn on that notification bell because shit is getting real. Let's do it. For 50 years, Earth's environment has been rapidly changing. That we know. Do I click? Oh, I'm sorry. Superstorms occur every couple months, shutting down entire cities and trapping people in storm shelters for weeks at a time. This erratic weather also causes food shortages. New foods are being engineered to meet the demand, but they are untested and dangerous. From eating these mutant foods, humans have developed severe allergies. This is especially true for children, many of whom spend their lives in and out of hospitals. What? I thought this was a Valentine game. What kind of sad ass stuff is this? Like, considering the risk and expense of a human child, many parents choose to raise lab-grown children made from a mixture of human and melon DNA. I like where this is going. These melon people are called mellows. I bet they feel so mellow all the time. Terrible joke. You could throw that one in the trash. After 2 generations, they outnumber the human population of Earth. Nonetheless, humans and mellows usually live in segregation. Why? Why? Are we being racist? Like, why? I know racist is a huge issue in our... I know racism is a huge issue in our world today, but why do they gotta make it like part of stories everywhere else? I guess to bring awareness, which is great. You know, I do think we need to put a stop to racism for sure, but it's just not fair. Like, if you go into like a fake world of something, you kind of hope for it to be anything but the world we live in. That's why I play video games. I'll stop talking. You live the rare, pleasant life of a healthy human in a predominantly human neighborhood. You still have worries though. The superstorms are always getting worse, and every day life in your storm shelter gets lonelier and more confining. How much longer can you live like this? Superstorm Lorraine is finally over. You were stuck in your storm shelter alone for 4 agonizing weeks. My God. You're out now, but who knows how long you have before the next superstorm. You had better make the most of it. While sitting in your shelter, listening to your pumping system drain the water from your walls, you made a promise to yourself. Before the next superstorm, you need to meet someone special. Maybe being sealed in a subterranean bunker won't be so bad if you weren't alone. Wow. So we're just loners, waiting for the love of our life. You haven't even scraped the smashed birds off your storm shutters before you already put your profile on several internet dating sites. Wow. We really don't give a crap what our place looks like. As long as it defends us from storms, we're fine, right? The superstorms have been pretty regular this year, so you don't have any time to waste. The next one might only be a month or 2 away. You haven't dated much in the past year. Let's keep bringing it up to this poor person who's been so single for so long. Scanning through various dating profiles, you are surprised that so many of them are for mellows. In fact, there are hardly any humans at all. Oh, So we're gonna get with someone who we're not supposed to be with, but love is love. So, you suppose it makes sense. Only really rich people can afford human children. Okay, this 1% bullshit of wealthy ass people need to go, okay? Well, I'm tired of that. Oh my god. Equality for all, man. Not just cisgendered people. The fact that most of the people in your neighborhood are humans is actually kind of weird. Since mellows are created in labs, a lot of older humans are prejudiced against them. Of course. People are so prejudiced against all kinds. Like, we should be spreading love, not hate. Some insight for you guys. You don't know any mellows, but you aren't the type to discriminate. Exactly, no discrimination from us. You find the profile of a cute mellow and send them a message. Their name is Melonius. But they insist you call them Mel. After a few text conversations, you decide to meet. You ask Mel where they want to go. You aren't really sure how dating works these days. A text message from Mel. I've been stuck in a shelter for a month, so anywhere sounds good to me. How about we get dinner? No reason to be too creative on the first date. You choose the place though. I don't need that sort of pressure. I'm really bad picking a place to eat, picking what food I want to eat, and that's just from ordering like Uber Eats. Ask my fiance. She knows all about the problems I put her through trying to pick food. Choose somewhere casual, choose somewhere fancy. Casual, I ain't got that kind of money. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so casual. You choose a hip place called the Hanging Garden. It's all vegetarian with so many crazy food allergies going around. It seems like a safe choice. Aw, you're scary. Interesting looking. When you get out of your ride, Mel is waiting in the shadow of the restaurant's storm shutter. You call to them and wave hello. They give you a big grin and wave back. I like how they're using non-binary pronouns with the Melonias, Mel. It's just really nice, kind of just bring that awareness and that validity that they do in fact exist. It's great. I like that. As you cross the street, you are nervous, excited, and not paying attention. A bicycle nearly runs you over. Like, open your eyes. Although he could have put you in the hospital, the cyclist has the audacity to swear at you. Oh my god, I've been there. As he rides off, he almost gets hit by a car. Karma. Get it? Karma. When you reach Mel, you are a little shaky from your brush with disaster. I'm glad that biker didn't clobber you, Mel says. That would have been a bad start to the evening. No kidding. In any case, hello. I'm glad to be here in one piece. Hello to you too. Let's try to get through the night with no injuries. Mel looks up and down the sidewalk, scouting for other potential threats. This date is starting on a weird note. You should probably say something. On other dates, you have typically taken a low-key approach to making conversation. You really want this to be different though, so maybe it's time for something bolder. Bolder, sorry, wow. Bolder. You silently reprimand yourself. Stop overthinking it. Just be real. For real, that's how you know if there's a real connection. Don't be fake. Be real. Be you. It's great to finally meet you. Wow, you look amazing. Melon people are not really my type, to be honest. I already don't like watermelon. I know. My fiance loves it. I can't stand it. It's just too gushy, the texture. Don't like it. So we're gonna say it's great to finally meet you. It's cool to meet you too. I feel like I haven't been out on the town in forever. Thanks for being my company tonight. Just for tonight though. Just for tonight. I bet they change their dates like they change their underwear. That's a terrible term. I'm gonna cut that out. No problem. It's great to finally... Wait, I already said that. Just ignore me. Wow, we are derpy. You and Mel smile and nod at each other for a few moments before Mel breaks the silence. Why is it so awkward? Like, if it's this awkward, you guys should, like, not be seeing each other. Meeting for the first time is definitely the most awkward part of dating. I'm happy it's over with. It should be all fun from here on out. Is that a promise? Ooh, are we getting, like, kinky? Only if I don't have to keep it. You kind of laugh at that, but not very hard. So, ready to go inside? Mel nods. The two of you enter the restaurant, leaving the storm-wrecked street behind. You are seated in the hanging garden. Looking around, you understand the restaurant's name a bit better. The cooks use produce from gardens that hang from the ceiling. Your table is in the shadow of a squash thicket. I hate squash. Also the texture. Can't stand it. Mel looks around the room, taking it all in. Their large eyes sparkle with excitement. Aw, you try making conversation. It's busy in here. You and Mel watch the people crushed into every corner of the restaurant. They are talking frantically as if to make up for time lost in the last superstorm. Everyone must be dying to go out after the storm. That's like everyone in the midst of the pandemic going out anyway into the storm of COVID and chaos. Stay safe, wear your mask, stay inside as much as you can, unless you need to go get some essentials. Thank you. Not trying to be mean or anything, but for everybody's safety. People have health problems you may not know about. It's true. Don't be selfish. I can understand that. I'm so pumped to be here. Yeah, it feels good to be out of my shelter. The storms are getting longer and more frequent. I thought the last one would never end. It's been stressing me out. Tell me about it. Aw, they look sad. These days, I'm ready to have an emotional meltdown at any second. Wow. Mel sucks their lower lip. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Like, how do you suck your lower lip? I would just think, and just suck it all back. Being stuck in my shelter for a month was just terrible. I thought I liked being alone, but I'm getting really sick of it. I have some real PTSD now. Maybe you won't be alone next time. It was hard for me too. We already said it was hard for us, so we'll just be nice about it. It's our first day and you're already talking about moving in. I was not at all hinting that, but I'm just saying, you know, the best of luck with everything. I should be worried, but you're pretty cute, so I'm okay with it. I thank you, Mel. I was just kidding, mostly. Being trapped in isolation all the time puts a different spin on dating though. It feels like I'm running against the clock. I think I know what you mean. I made my dating profile as soon as the storm was over. I wanted to meet someone immediately. I used to date several people at once. I had fun, but my relationships never really went anywhere. Being alone during the last storm got me thinking. All that dating seems like wasted time now. You and Mel lapse into silence as you think about your private thoughts. This got personal really fast. Is that okay? Definitely. I love getting personal. Sometimes it weirds people out. Hopefully not you though. No way. Regardless, we already sat down, so I'm trapped here now. Excellent. Let's promise to divulge our deepest secrets by the end of the night. Through the window, you see some cops breaking into parked cars. You're glad you didn't drive here. One of them triumphantly holds up a phone charger he found. Are times this rough that you need to break into somebody's car for a charger? Haven't you heard of going to the store? Like, you're a cop. You have a salary. Is this like a little thing flying with drinks? A waiter drone. Okay, I couldn't tell it was a drone, but I guess I see it now. A waiter drone flitters over to take your order. I forgot that I was supposed to look at the menu. You go first, but order slow so I have time to think. This is also me, because I'm a slow reader. You also forgot about the menu. Your eyes fall on a photo of some spicy pumpkin noodles. You impulsively choose those, but pretend to consider it to give Mel some time. Okay, I'm ready. I'll have the melon plate. Wait. Can melon people eat melons? Seems a little cannibalistic if you ask me. The waiter drone leaves. You try not to look incredulous. Should you ask? It might be rude, but you just have to know. I think it's the same thing I asked. The melon plate? I'm a little surprised. The melon plate? I'm really into melons too. I don't want to lie because I'm not into melons, but we're gonna say, we're surprised. Somehow I didn't expect you to order melons. Mel laughs. Thankfully, they don't look offended. Thankfully. Actually, I did it mostly to see what you would say. I really do like melons, but mostly I just eat them to be funny. Oh, okay, that's funny what they're doing then. It's not really that weird. Humans eat monkeys sometimes, right? It's the same sort of thing. No, I've never had a monkey and never will I ever have a monkey. They're cute. too cute to eat, you know? I never thought about chopping them up and sticking them in a stew, but it is what it is. You like to eat monkeys, you go ahead and eat all the monkeys. You don't know any humans that eat monkeys, but you decide not to argue about it. That's true. Melons are good as heck too. Liar. For me anyway, I don't like it. Like I said, I mean, I don't judge anybody that eats them, but, you know, my fiance eats them and I don't judge her. Maybe a little. Just kidding. If I wasn't with you, I might have ordered them myself. I wouldn't eat a monkey though. I saw a video of one texting on a phone once. They are too much like people. Birds that talk are the same way. You wonder how to respond. After thinking about it for a while, you give up. You are distracted by a group of people playing a raucous drinking game at a nearby table. Mel glances over and a wistful smile quirks their mouth. I could put them all to shame. Oh yeah? Tell me more. I don't actually drink very often, but I happen to be extremely good at it. I get just as hammered as anyone else, but it doesn't slow me down. That seems dangerous. It really does. Yeah, it totally is, and I get really hungover too. No. Go challenge those guys. I'll carry you home. Why would we go instigate that they go drink their ass off like that? That's not very nice to do to them. Ask me again and I'll do it. You decide not to say anything. Like a good boy we are. You smile at Mel and they smile at you. They look away and drum their fingers on the table. Someone at another table is blabbing loudly about the election results. Everyone knows all the elections are rigged, but people still like to talk about them. They are kind of like a game show. Sounds like country I know of. You know, a lot of rigged bullshit. I'm gonna stop talking. So, what do you do for a living? In all your text message conversations with Mel, it's a little surprising you didn't ask this already. However, with the superstorms regularly shutting down the economy, lots of people don't have a steady job. It's sometimes an uncomfortable subject. That's sort of complicated. I've always got a few things going. I work as a bicycle courier mostly, but I do some elder care on the side. Aw, that's nice of them. I used to wait tables, but I got tired of the abuse. People are used to drone waiters. Most of them don't know how to be nice to a real person. Real person? Why would they say real person? I hope they know they're also a real person, you know? In a way, if you have a consciousness and you're able to speak and do things like most humans, I think you're a person. Simple as that. Mel shrugs and shakes their head. They look weary, but a moment later, they smile again. Why are you asking? Is this like an interview? I'm always open to a new opportunity. You try not to look bewildered. I'm just kidding. Unless you were serious, then I'm serious too. I could use some extra cash. I almost forgot. I also make and sell clothes. I mean, I can tell. Didn't want to be a complete douche about it, but yeah, I can tell. I've got this internet shop. I could call it a hobby, but I need the money, so I guess it's more like a job. It's a good gig because I can do it even when I'm stuck in my shelter. That's cool. I wondered where you got that cute outfit. I don't want to say that's a lot of jobs, so I guess I'll just flirt a little. You like it? Thanks. It's always been hard to find clothes I like, so I just started making my own. It looks really unique. It's obvious you didn't buy it off the rack. I have to admit, I was a little worried about wearing something I made on a first date. I didn't want to look like a weirdo. Then I said to hell with it and wore it in anyway. I don't like buying clothes at the store. They're all made for humans. I mean, it's not like I can't wear human clothes aside from my big head. I'm basically human-sized. But human clothes are for men or women. Mellows are a little bit of both, so I want clothes that represent that. See, I knew it. I called it. Non-binary is like a gender on the spectrum where they lean to either masculine more or feminine more, or they are a little bit of both and identify as both but would prefer to be called they. I find this game pretty awesome so far. I never really thought about it like that. Most mellows just wear human clothes. Yeah, that's true. A lot of mellows choose a human gender. It's just easier. Not me though. I have to be myself. Yes! You go, person, you go. You seem so confident. I'm kind of jealous. Wow, they just turned purple. To prove you wrong, Mel blushes so hard that their whole body just turns dark. You think so? I'm just faking it, really. Don't think I'm conceited or anything. It's not like that. It's more like you seem fearless. I like it. Really though, you look great. The color of that shirt really brings out your red eyes. It's true. I like to think of them as scarlet, but thanks, just the same. You're real sweet. Mel smiles a little wider, and their eyes almost glow. Now that you think about it, they really are more scarlet than red. With all your jobs, you probably don't have much time for fun. I have fun, I guess. I really like playing with my neighbor's dog, but my neighbor pays me to do that. I also enjoy tutoring my youngest sibling, although I would probably do that even if I hated it. I suppose I never really thought about it. You're making me depressed now. Wow. Mel looks at the ceiling and sighs. I didn't mean to be a drag. I'm glad you have tonight off at least. Yeah, that's true. I'm having a great time. Working 3 jobs really isn't too bad. I like staying in shape, and being a bike courier helps with that. I like being creative, and making clothes fulfills that. This probably sounds sappy, but I also like helping people. That's how I got started in elder care. Lots of old people need help and don't have anyone to turn to. Some of them have really sad lives. It's nice to be there for them, even though they treat me like crap sometimes. Wow. You suddenly think of your elderly neighbor. You haven't seen her since that last superstorm. You wonder if she ever got those bilge crawlers out of her waist bump. I know what you mean. There's an old woman on my block, and I promised I would help her with something. I just realized that I never did. Oh, Mel doesn't like that. We're pieces of shit, apparently. Mel glances sideways, flushing purple in embarrassment. I'm being a real downer. Let's talk about something else. So, what do you do when you want to relax? I go on dates sometimes, obviously. Also, when I'm alone in my shelter, I like to meditate. I'm trying to develop my psychic abilities. You search Mel's face for a clue that they are joking. You heard some Mellows have special powers, but you figured it was an urban legend. I probably shouldn't have brought that up with someone I just met. I bet I sound totally crazy. No, it's cool. So, how does it work? I can sort of read minds, I guess. I'm not very good. Want me to try it on you? You feel weird about this, but don't want to embarrass Mel. You reply enthusiastically. Let's do it. This seems like a good way to get to know each other. Okay, clear your mind and focus on a simple thought. Try thinking about how you're feeling right now. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can guess, okay? Okay, I know what it is. I'm not gonna say it out loud because there's like companies that are listening. Who knows if it goes for games now as well. So, a thought enters my mind. No, oh man, I thought I could actually like wait until you can get into that with games. I think it would actually be completely scary. So, Mel might be crazy. I'm totally into Mel. I'm into Mel. We're into Mel. They're a great person. Mel's eyes roll back and their face goes slack shortly after they blush. Wow. Is it getting hot in here? I think it's just you. Oh, we are getting kinky. You sure know how to make a person feel wanted. If I went any deeper, I might have seen something dirty. Maybe. We never know what this game has in store for us. You really read my mind. I'm kind of amazed. I've never felt someone's thoughts so clearly. Maybe we've got some sort of special connection. Or maybe I'm just thinking extra hard about you. You wink. You hope it seems flirty instead of weird. Winking is always risky. And I just did that on camera too. So, and I don't know, sometimes I just look like my eyes twitching. I don't wink often. You know, stop encouraging me. You don't want me reading your mind all the time. You'll never have any privacy again. I feel a little closer to you now. I wish you could read my mind. Then you would know what I mean. I heard some Mellows were psychic, but I'm still surprised by all this. I never dated a Mellow before. I had no idea what to expect. I've never been out with a human before. I'm learning some stuff too. What kind of stuff? I'm sort of ashamed to say. Now I want to know even more. Mel folds and unfolds their napkin several times while turning purple. Lots of humans I meet are sort of condescending and snobby. No offense. They have easy, comfortable lives and can't accept that other people don't live that way. I'm happy you're not like that. I sound like a jerk. Forget I brought this up. It's fine. I'm glad you're being real with me. It means a lot. And, you know, I have to agree, like, there's a lot of people that just don't accept non-binaries as much as they accept cisgenders. And it goes for trans people as well. I mean, I've had my fair share of issues with people because they just don't accept you for you, and it's messed up. Like, I don't understand how people can do that, including your own family. So it's like, you know, were they ever your family? I think not. Some people could not give a shit about you, and you really just have to find and pave your own way and forget about those people. It's the saddest and most difficult thing ever. Thanks for understanding. Don't think that I hate humans or anything. I've just had a few bad experiences. You're different though. I feel really good about you. Mel leans back and looks around the restaurant. I'm also learning that people aren't used to seeing a Mellow and a human together as a couple. Lots of them keep looking at us. Maybe it's because I talk loudly. They're so close-minded, it's pathetic. They're just staring because you're so cute. Well, let's be flirty. We really like Mel. You're pretty cute too. Maybe they're staring at you. Maybe we're both cute and they're wondering if we're models or actors or something. Next time someone looks over here, I'll ask if they want my autograph. We should invite them to sit with us. Be careful making jokes like that. I'll do it. I love causing trouble. That's what I like about you. You scare me a little. Suddenly, Mel stands and strides purposefully toward another group of diners. Oh no. It's actually happening. Mel really is going to ask them to join you. Just before reaching the other table, Mel turns away and heads into the restroom. They got us. They got us, for sure. When Mel returns, their face is split by a huge grin. They're delighted to have startled the hell out of you. I was just messing with you. I wouldn't pull a stunt like that on a first date, probably. You really had me worried. All bets are off on the second date, though. Suddenly, a rushing gale rattles every window in the restaurant. As the lights flicker on and off, the other diners murmur anxiously, but they settle down once the power stabilizes. That was kind of alarming. I wonder what it could have been. Totally. For a moment there, I thought another superstorm was coming. The last one just ended. Usually they're at least a month apart, but the environment is changing so fast now. Feels like anything could happen. The storms are getting worse and worse. Eventually they'll just never stop. Ugh, I wish you weren't so right. I don't think about the future much. It's overwhelming. I agree. You sigh in response. The environment is totally trashed, and no one has any clue how to fix it. Sooner or later, the economy is going to collapse, or we'll all drown in an endless storm, or some other terrible thing will happen. You sigh even harder. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. Let's be supportive and tell them that we're here to listen. Thanks for being so sweet. I'll take you up on that offer when you least expect it. Someday, at 4 in the morning, you'll pick up the phone and hear me crying on the other end. I don't know. Well, I can't really say I've ever had friends like that. I'm a little isolated. Don't feel bad for me. I don't need your pity. I'm being playful, by the way. I'll be sobbing so hard you won't even know what I'm saying. But you'll have to sit there and listen anyway. I would do that for you anytime. You had better be ready to return the favor, though. No sweat. You can break down and cry right now. If anyone in here even looks at you, I'll give them hell. That's tempting. I'm ready when you are. I think I'm going to wait, though. No problem. Whenever you want, just start sobbing. Mel folds their arms and watches your face, waiting for you to cry. Your conversation is interrupted as the waiter drone buzzes over with your food. Finally! This stuff looks awesome. Before we dig in though, I need to establish one rule. Don't stare at me while I eat. Seriously. I want to be playful and be like, how can I keep my eyes off you? But I also want to be understanding and not do what they won't like, you know? But I guess let's try it. Suit yourself, but the way I eat may be a little different than what you're used to. Okay. It might freak you out. You sit back in your chair and try to look unimpressed. Mel holds back a grin. They seem kind of excited about freaking you out, actually. They pluck a piece of food from their plate and tuck it in their mouth. The inside of their mouth writhes with a life of its own. What you thought were Mel's teeth are actually fleshy tendrils that grip the food and tear it to pieces. It's a little shocking, but maybe a little sexy too. Oh my god, dude, no. I don't know how that could be sexy. Tendrils? Ripping things to pieces? That's scary, not sexy. Mel beams, offering a great look at their mouth parts. You need to try harder than that to scare me off. Actually, it's making me more interested. We're fucking hoes, man, that's for sure. I can definitely try harder. My mouth isn't the only part of me that might surprise you. Oh my god, dude, I can't. This might get too dirty for YouTube. I'm gonna have to, cut it soon if it gets any worse. Oh my god, tell me more. I don't want to wreck the surprise. I think we want you to wreck it, please. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. No, I think we want it to end. You know, you guys can keep that in the bedroom, not on YouTube. Mel's large eyes glimmer wetly. Okay. Alrighty, we are moving on to the next game, Otter of My Life. So, I haven't read too much into this one. Apparently, this includes a total of 25 game days. There's 5 good endings, 9 bad relationship endings, and 7 bad story endings. There's 5 romanceable characters, and you can get to know each and every single one of them. And you can choose your own pronouns as well, which is another great game, I think. I absolutely love the inclusiveness of this game, for sure. I of the games that I've picked, and I actually had no idea that these games were going to be so inclusive. It's awesome. It's wonderful. It makes me really happy to see creators come out with games like this. So thank you, whoever you are, for making this game. Same as the Melon game, but very sexual, so I don't even know if I'm going to continue a gameplay of that. I don't know. Hey, it's time to wake up or you will get late for school. This is our father speaking. Oh crap, I have to get to school. Oh right, I need to fill in this form and give it to the student counselor. Let's see. Name, Ashley Otterson. Gender, female, male, or non-binary. Sorry. Non-binary, but non-binary is cool too, I think, if you identify as a berry or a non-berry. It's pretty cool. What pronouns do you prefer? He, she, or they? He. The last question. Which program do you want to enroll? What are you doing? I have to fill in the rest later. I am going to school. See you later. Arg. 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 I don't want to be late on the first day of school. Hikori Hikori. I really love the Japanese language, but I'm really bad at it. Like, I just barely got into animes, so like my pronunciation is crap, so I apologize if I've completely messed that up. High school, school gate. I don't know where the classroom is. Hello there. Are you a new student? Nice to meet you. Duh, what do you want? Oh, who are you? My name is Takara, and I'm studying the theater program. What's your name? My name is Ashley. Oh, so your name is Ashley. What pronoun do you use? I use he. Okay, I will make sure to remember to use that. Can you show the classroom? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I'm not even going to attempt it. Of course, I can also show you more of the school on the way. Oh, which seat should I take? The person with green hoodie, the person with blue eyes. I have a green hoodie, so... Is this seat taken? No, it's free. Aw, look at their green eyes. Okay, let's begin the lesson. Welcome, new students. My name is Kenji, and I will be your mentor. Thank you for choosing to apply to this high school. This school specializes in aesthetics programs, and we currently have 5 programs. You still have time to change your program at the beginning of this semester. Now you can go sightseeing and get familiar with the new environment. After that, you can go and eat lunch. During the afternoon, students from the upper grades will give you more information about the programs and the school. Good luck and see you around. I am hungry. Where should I eat? Maybe on the rooftop? Up there I can see the whole schoolyard. Just don't fall off, please. It's going to be delicious to eat the bento box I have with me. Ooh, a bento box? I've lately been watching this YouTuber. I think she resides in Japan, but she makes bento boxes for her husband and herself, and they look amazing. I've always wanted to try a bento box. It's still nice weather outside. Huh, there's another person already here. It's the green sweater person. Hibiki. Oh, you. Oh. Okay. So I knew the green sweater one was here. So sorry. I didn't know you two were having your lunch here. Huff. And another one. We can all eat lunch together. Yeah, that's a good idea. I suppose that we could eat together here. Nice to meet you. My name is Eric, and I'm going to study the art program. Do you think Eric has a speech impediment, or Eric's just shy? I'm curious. I am an exchange student from Sweden. What's your name? I mean, could be learning English or Japanese, since this is technically in Japan, I believe. Could be anything. Maybe they'll specify it to us later. My name is Ashley. He pronouns, please. Nice to meet you. And my name is Ibiki. I am going to study the music program. So, what should we chat about? Well, I suppose we could start talking about the hobbies we have. I like to read manga and watch anime. Ooh, an otaku. Yeah, how fun. I am also an otaku. I don't know what that is. Let me see what that is. Okay, so an otaku is a young person who is obsessed with computers or particular aspects of popular culture to the detriment of their social skills. Huh. Then I'm an otaku too. Really? I mean, that's nice. Sigh. 2 nerds. I am a nerd, so yes. Well, I like to obviously listen to music. I also like to watch YouTube a lot. Well, you're in luck. You're on a YouTube video, so I hope that makes you happy. What music do you like to listen to? Oh, none of these, really. I guess rock, if there's no other options. You have good taste. Maybe it's time to head back to the next lesson. Yes, Ashley, have you chosen the program that you want to study? Not yet. It would be very fun if you joined the art program. It's up to Ashley what he's to choose, you know. I didn't mean it like that. Let's head back now. I would probably choose the art program, you know. I'm an artiste. Students, are they going to start soon? Shh, they're here. Sorry, we are late. My name is Jaeyoung. I am a 3rd grader in the dance program. Hello everyone, my name is Takara. I am a 2nd grader in the theater program. Let's start with a Q&A session. Are you two single? Haha, we are not here to answer those kinds of personal questions, sorry. Any other questions about school? Ask about theater program, ask about dance program. Theater program, was that the arts one? I don't know. Oh, in the theater program, we practice many kinds of performances. We do comedy and dramas with modernism, naturalism, realism, expressionism, classical, and more. Oh, that was a mouthful. We have more questions. What about... Like, no, shut up. You don't get to get your questions answered. The senpai spoke a lot about the programs. I am exhausted. Well, senpai? I learned about that in the recent animes that I've been watching. Got into Naruto lately with my fiance. It's really good. I should head home now. Oh, you are one of the 1st-year students that we talked to today, right? Yeah, my name is Ashley. I use he pronouns. Oh, so your name is Ashley. Nice to meet you. I am, by the way, using they and them pronouns. Aww. Did you take one of the pamphlets we handed out? No, I guess we'll be honest. Oh, it's getting late. I hope you enjoy your time here at... Oh, wow. Definitely, they didn't like us. They didn't like us. I'm sorry. What the... Ouch. Aw, they're cute. I am sorry, I was playing games on my mobile and I didn't see you. Oh no, where's my mobile? It's actually over there. Oh, okay, so then she has her pronouns. I mean, obviously they wouldn't mess that up, right? Well, we'll be nice. Thank you. Oh, it didn't get any scratches. I am lucky. Who are you? My name is Pixel. Aw, I'm a gamer and I live in this neighborhood. Awesome, Pixel. I'm a gamer too. That's so cool. Do you play Funtendo, Z-Box, Game Station, or PC? Do you see how they like completely changed the console's names on here to make it work? That's really creative. That's really nice. Very creative. I need to get home. Sorry for running into you. Time to get home. What a day. A lot of things happened. I still haven't chosen what to study yet. Well, right now I am too tired to think about it. I will choose tomorrow. Alright, moved on to the next game. I figured I could do a whole separate recording for the previous game if you guys liked it. That was Otter of My Life. And since there's 25 in-game days, I figured that would be too long for this video. So next up we have I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Let's get crazy. This guy's hot, right? I wonder what this has in store for us. Before we get started, tell us your name. James. I did want to mention, you guys have probably noticed that I changed my name from Jamesy Boy Game Boy to James Alorian. I am obsessed with the Mandalorian. Okay. Jamesy Boy Game Boy was such a long name, I figured it would just bore people. It was a boring name to me, you know. It's a new channel, so I figure I might be going back and forth with a couple of names until I find the right fit for me. You guys might enjoy that part of the journey of my YouTube channel, so I hope you do. I hope you guys like the name. I like the name, so this better not make me hungry. I think it's gonna make me hungry. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Look at that chicken that we have on the wall. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Oh, smack that alarm clock. Oh my god, that is the worst sound I've ever heard. It's worse than the rooster that I have bawling in the fucking morning, early morning, at the crack of dawn. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. If we're going to school, we should take it seriously, but this is so me. Like, I would allow myself to daydream and not think much about anything. Just daydream, not think. Let's take it seriously, I guess. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized, nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Oh yeah, that looks steamy and delicious. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, James. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chief. I'm thinking of Halo right now, obviously. Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, only 3 days for a semester? It's crazy. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Well, you know, it's not crazy for Japan. I do believe that this may have been made by someone in Japan. I mean, look at the artwork. It's clear, and only they would, like, produce such a nice story, I feel. Of course, Japan is very advanced in technology compared to any other country. Same as China. They're very ahead of the game. I mean, it's not a game. It's not like a competition, but I do admire their work and their ethic in creating such an advancement in technologies. They've done wonderful, wonderful things. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. What? Who does that? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I don't think we need to pep talk her, do we? It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They're saying he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg. Tell me you guys are gonna cook a chicken, right? An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard he once fought off a bear with just his smile. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Okay, wait. Your custom engraved measuring spoons, please. I find that funny. Like, it was just so specific on what kind of spoons we had. So I didn't even know we were carrying spoons. I mean, I would expect the school to have all the supplies you may need already. So for us to carry our own little, like, measuring spoons to school, adorable, I guess, and funny. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins. Who says that? You leave James' shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Thank you, Miriam. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Yeah, look at the way it's spelt. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. Oh, this game's hilarious. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van. It's like Bam Bam. You Rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, ma'am. Yeah, you see what I did there? Miriam, didn't work out as much as I wanted it to, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now, or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, let me guess. He just shit himself, huh? Oopsie. Oh, God, I ain't cleaning that up. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I didn't see a door, so I kind of just assumed he, like, crapped himself. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a I keep wanting to say chief. One heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm James. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. Yes, because I thought he pooped himself, so... But he was just trying to get a door open. Yikes. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of class. Adorable. That is super cute, actually. Now, quiet down, everyone. His name is Sprinkles. Hi, Sprinkles. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect, Wolf. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. This is super cute. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Oh, Professor, right, I said that wrong, didn't I? Sorry, Professor Dog. I'm still saying it wrong. Like, we're fixing his name from Sprinkles to Professor Dog, so I hope you guys got that. Like, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Like, Bond. James Bond. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Oh my god, the bullies. Ashley and Van. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. So rude. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? You take a moment to clean yourself up, I guess. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for learning the greatest culinary Why do I want to say academy? Tell me why I want to say academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh, please. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor. Rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet. Ooh, puppy's mad. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track. Out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Technically the game already made those sounds, so I don't know why I did it. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat? Rubber ball? Chicken snack? Chicken is probably the most healthy out of all of those. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well done, see? Everyone likes chicken. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Ew. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, James, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which one will you choose? We're gonna play hard to get. Let's sit by our best friend. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. And for a second I was gonna say pup quiz, but it's just because the dog Sprinkles. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. You have to have clean hands before you start preparing your meals. Like if you go to the restroom, wipe your butt, and don't wash your hands before preparing a meal, then have fun eating some like poop particle meal there. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather, right? That's right. Look at me. I'm a A student. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. A spork is both a spoon and a fork. Just in case my little students out there didn't know that already. I'm sure you guys know. I'm just teasing. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. Poor camel. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Anything as long as it's prepared with love, right? That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. I guess we could say that one. Not just a blatant yes or no. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. I win. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Oh, getting Colonel Sanders all hot for me, huh? I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. He probably wants to make it into like deep fried chicken or something, right? Hot diggity, James. You just scored some major... Who says hot diggity anymore? You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the lights. That does look delicious, doesn't it? Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at a sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I know at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. How? Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his... Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and acts unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really liked KFC. I mean, I did, like, back in the day, and then our generation came into fast food and started fucking shit up. Yikes. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. We're just gonna savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Let's approach him then. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. Alexa, shut up. Like, what the fuck? Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha. How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just... you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. If he's saying no, we respect that, okay? No means no. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Moxie? No idea what that is. I guess I can look it up. Moxie is a force of character, determination, or nerve. So, we've got some nerve, basically. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you are truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Why would they blank it out? Why can't I read it? Blank? Wow. Oh, I'm guessing it's love, right? You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Man, obsessive much, huh? You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow, him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Oh, wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. His stuff is fine, right? Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, James. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside now. The lesson is about to start. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could ever need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, James, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think I'd rather have, like, a machine be her partner. Let's go with Clank. I don't like Pop. He's annoying. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know what the assignment is yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. It's not that funny. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Octopus. Let's do octopus. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that, go with me here, walks on land? Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdopus aculatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs? Now I've heard everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus, crab. Sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, what's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalod without going through me first. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes to try and extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Unlike my friend Van Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Oh my god, I was just about to say thank the gods that the fucking music stopped. It's great, but it's so loud. Like, I'm yelling right now. And this bitch is a bitch. Thing? I'm not a thing, I'm a person. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together. Like a thigh and a drumstick, it just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And if James and Van Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has my back. We'll go for Miriam, I think. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, You are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but James is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh my god, the music is over. Oh, and this looks delicious. I like mashed potatoes way more than KFC or fried chicken. Yeah, no, this looks great. Colonel Sanders holds the spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. This moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. I can't, it's so sappy. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, no! Filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, and he realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, James. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes, face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Look, calm down. That's way too far. I'm trying to over-impress here. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! This took a weird turn. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. He's a child! Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello! I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Wink, wink. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. Oh, it's the ghost. Okay. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, James. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Wait to ruin the moment. Van Van the not man man. Van Van the man, whatever your name is. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no. You. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? I mean, I guess that's the only option, trepidation. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the Spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat. Lots of good defense that did. I don't understand that. Okay. Attack then. You just decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decided to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Well, cook. Wait, no, I wanted to eat him. Cook with love, I guess. 1 damage. Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork monster use utility-tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I don't know what to do. Defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You'd better attack soon, or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down then. Does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. With his chicken staff? Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. Oh. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast. And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. So you show him mercy, you know? The Spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a chicken. With a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. What a lovely dream. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Well, I think that's about it for this video. I had a lot of fun making it. It was a blast. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on gaming for Valentine's Day. I had fun, especially with Colonel Sanders. Please do let me know whichever ones you want me to finish playing in a completely different video, separate video, whatever you'd like. I hope this was up to your guys' standards. Definitely was up to mine. Completely different. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought that it was a lot of fun, super funny. I really liked the Melon game, and these are all games I got for free on Steam, so just search them on Steam and they're completely free. I don't know if they're demos exactly or not. I don't do a whole lot of reading on them, but it was a whole lot of fun, I have to admit, and I sincerely do hope that you guys ask me to play one of those games some more, as I would really like to get into it all over again. Thank you guys so much, and happy Valentine's Day. Give your partners a kiss, give them a hug, give them some chocolates, make their day great. And I hope you guys have a day full of love, laughter, as it should be every day. Valentine's Day should not be the only special day you spend with your partner. It should be every day. So try and make every day special with that somebody, because you never know when happiness can stray. So just hang on to it and love it and cherish it and love each other, cherish each other, and y'all do just fine. All right, bye guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share this with your friends, and turn on those notification bells so that you can be uploaded. So you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much, and take care.